When celebrity chefs take the stage, all eyes are on them. Behind the grandeur of food and skill they present, millions of dollars are also given under their name. In today's video, we're going to look into the world's wealthiest celebrity chefs. How much do they have, and which restaurants do we look out for? Here are the top 10 richest celebrity chefs.
I've basically become my mom because my freezer is a nightmare. Things that I was embarrassed about.
Number 10. David Chang. Restaurateur and celebrity chef David Chang is one of the richest celebrity chefs today with over $60 million in total net worth. In a small open kitchen in Manhattan's East Village, he founded the Momofuku Restaurant Group, which is the parent company of numerous food establishments in the United States, including Milk Bar, Co., Momofuku Sambar, and Momofuku Noodle Bar, with meal prices that range from almost $200 for one person alone. In one of his restaurants, visitors would enjoy watching the celebrity chef prepare their luxurious meals for them. Having restaurants all over the cities of Toronto, New York, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, D.C., and Sydney, the Chang-led global empire established in 2004 has since earned 2 Michelin stars, a feat that only a few chefs could ever attain. Alongside his restaurant business, Chang also made his mark in the entertainment industry. He appeared in various cooking shows as a guest judge, including Top Chef All-Stars and Master Chef Australia. He's also worked behind the cameras and produced several Netflix shows, including Ugly Delicious and The Chef Show. Number 9. Bobby Flay. Restaurateur and executive chef Bobby Flay belongs to this list's richest celebrity chefs in the world, having over $60 million in net worth today. At the age of 17, while working as a cook at the renowned theater district hotspot Joe Allen's, during his stint there, Joe Allen himself doted over Flay's cooking and offered to pay for his education at the French Culinary Institute. Having developed his distinct culinary style, he now owns 19 restaurants spread over 11 states in the U.S., including the aforementioned Mesa Grill, Bar American, Bobby Flay Steak, Gatto, and Bobby's Burger Place. In addition to running his own restaurant business, Bobby has hosted numerous Food Network television programs, appeared as a guest judge in various cooking shows, and written 14 best-selling cookbooks that continue to mark his brilliance in the culinary world. Number 8. Emeril Lagasse. Emeril live host and celebrity chef Emeril Lagasse is one of the richest persons in the restaurant industry with over $70 million in total net worth. His first major job was in 1979 at Dunphy's Hyannis Resort, when he was hired as the place's executive chef. Since then, he has managed to gain a reputation as one of the most sought-after chefs of his generation, and in 1983, he inevitably became the Chef of the Year. After serving for 7.5 years as the executive chef at various restaurants, he decided to brave the industry of his own accord, and finally opened Emeril's, now one of New Orleans' most popular restaurants. With numerous television appearances, product lines, restaurants, and the iconic BAM! Lagasse's name became familiar in many American households for quite some time, and it has generated him about $150 million annually. Number 7. Wolfgang Puck. As the chef at May Mason in West Hollywood, Wolfgang quickly attracted the attention of the Hollywood elite after moving to Los Angeles in 1975. This has earned him an estimated $90 million in his total net worth. With Wolfgang as the main draw, May Mason became a destination for the rich and famous, primarily credited to his outgoing personality and culinary talent that merged both tradition and innovation, a style distinct in Wolfgang Puck's cooking. He established Wolfgang Puck Companies after finding success in the restaurant business, which now includes first-rate catering services, fine dining establishments, kitchen utensils, and food products like cookbooks, canned food, and coffee. On top of all that, critical acclaim has also been something that Puck has to his name, with 2 Michelin stars as the owner of Cut Beverly Hills and Cut Singapore. Number 6. Rachel Ray. Rachel Ray is a world-renowned chef best known for her fast and simple cooking approach, showcased in her show 30-Minute Meals and Rachel Ray on the Food Network. And she's made a career out of it with an estimated $100 million net worth on her belt. Rachel has turned her natural talent into a career that boasts of so much success as a legendary Food Network television personality, a lifestyle magazine editor-in-chief, and a best-selling cookbook author. Rachel began her career at Macy's Marketplace before transitioning transitioning to Agata and Valentina, a specialty food store. She later ran a tavern, worked as a buyer for Cohen and Lobel, and began teaching classes on how to prepare her famous fast 30-minute dinners, which eventually became her brand as a food practitioner. Her causes helped stable her name in the world of television, and she swiftly rose to become one of the world's greatest celebrity chefs. Number 5. Thomas Keller. With a net worth of $130 million, Thomas Keller is considered one of the richest celebrity chefs in the world. Throughout his career, the American-born celebrity chef, restaurateur, and cookbook author has garnered various industry distinctions, including Best California Chef and Best Chef in America in 1996 and 1997 respectively, before receiving coaching from esteemed chef Roland Hennon, who bestowed upon him the basics of cooking. He began his career working at his mother's restaurant. After paying his dues and starting his first restaurant, Rakel, in early 1987, was prepared to go out on his own. Being one of the most renowned chefs of his time, having earned a total of 7 Michelin stars in his lifetime, rendering him the most awarded chef in the United States. Number 4. Nobu Matsuhisa. Japanese cuisine is one of the most delicate and requested foods in the entire world. So, it's no wonder that Japanese chef Nobu Matsuhisa's wealth comes at almost $200 million for his work on fusion dishes with ingredients from both Japan and Peru. He began his culinary ways by working for a small sushi restaurant in Shinjuku, Tokyo for 7 years. His fusion style was born as a result of a lack of access to the products he was used to using in Japan, and since then, he has elevated the merging of flavors. After opening his first restaurant, Matsuhisa, in Los Angeles in 1987, he was introduced to legendary actor Robert De Niro and was encouraged to open another branch in New York City. The ventures he chose would soon prove to be successful, as he currently owns several hotels and restaurants across the world. Number 3. Gordon Ramsay. Probably the most familiar name in the culinary world and even in pop culture is the infamous master chef Gordon Ramsay, with around $220 million in total net worth. In addition to being a well-known celebrity chef and his vicious outbursts on television, Ramsay is also a successful restaurateur in his name that keeps the money growing. Garnering over 16 Michelin stars and having kept 7 in his lifetime, Ramsay proves in his might that he's a chef with footsteps to follow. After making an appearance in the 1998 television drama Boiling Point, Ramsay gained immense popularity. By 2004, he had made a name for himself as one of the most well-known and respected chefs in the United Kingdom. People all around the world enjoy watching this master chef, arguably known for his directness and explosive temper, as he has made a career in television based on his cooking prowess and attitude. Through his restaurants, books, television shows, appearances, licensing, and sponsorships, Ramsay has acquired quite a well-deserved wealth. Number 2. Jamie Oliver. Being the exact opposite of Gordon Ramsay, Jamie Oliver adds a warm atmosphere to the television programs that he stars in with his endearing demeanor, and this has comparably earned him $240 million in wealth. His masterful culinary technique prompted him to host his own television series, The Naked Chef, and subsequently begin his critically acclaimed Italian restaurant chain, Jamie's Italian. He began his career at Antonio Carluccio's Neal Street restaurant as the resident pastry chef. During his time spent there, he learned about Italian food from Italian chef Gennaro Contaldo. With people lining up to dine, the eatery seldom had an empty seat. The BBC later stumbled upon his cooking while he was working as a sous chef in a restaurant in London, and since then, his culinary career went nowhere else but up. One of the most surprising things about Oliver is that he is the second best-selling British author, just right next to J.K. Rowling, and the best-selling British author for non-fiction books of all time, despite being dyslexic. Having sold almost 14.55 million books altogether, he has accumulated more than 180 million pounds for that venture alone. He now owns Barbacoa, a luxury steak and barbecue restaurant chain he co-founded with chef Adam Perry Lang. Number 1. Alan Wong. Alan Wong is miles ahead of other rich celebrity chefs' net worth with a stunning $1.1 billion under his name. Having experienced humbling times, Wong used to work as a dishwasher in Hawaii's Waikiki Beachcomber Hotel. During that time, he also completed the culinary arts program at Kapiolani Community College, as he was on a mission to advance his career in the restaurant industry. Wong worked at Lutece in New York after serving an apprenticeship at the Greenbrier Hotel in West Virginia, and he had Andre Saltner, one of the most respected chefs in America, become one of his mentors. Alan Wong's high net worth is mostly credited to his ownership of 6 restaurants in Hawaii and Japan, in addition to his investment in Hawaii regional cuisine. He aims to promote Hawaiian cuisine, as Wong is one of the 12 co-founders of Hawaii Regional Cuisine as a chef and restaurateur. They source their regional ingredients from local ranchers, farmers, and business owners to increase awareness of and relevance to Hawaiian culture. Being in the stardom of the food industry certainly requires a tremendous amount of skill, dedication, and talent. With these chefs shaping the world of cuisine and entertainment, they've certainly earned their spot and wealth quite well. Thank you for watching. We will see you in the next video.